Hey, welcome. We are in chapter 6 and we're studying value and texture. And we're working in the textbook Exploring Adobe Illustrator CS6 with a CC Enhancement by Tony Tolan and Anessa Hartman. And I am sitting in my living room where the fan is, so if you hear that annoying clicking in the background, that's the fan, and I apologize for that. All right, so by now you should have open chapter 6 or document 6L1, and we are going to make sure that it is set to essentials in the workplace, which it is, and I've just reset it to organize my workspace a little bit better. And then we're going to go to view and we're going to fit all in window. For easier reference, all the fish parts are labeled in the Layers panel. The easiest way to select objects is to open the Layers panel, expand the layer called Fish, and then select the circle in the selection column to the right of the desired path. So if you look at your Layers panel, you want to click on this down-facing arrow, and then you'll see the various parts of the fish identified by name. We're going to select the fish body. We're going to look for the fish body. There's the fish body, and you can just click on that little circle to highlight it or to target it. And we are going to open the color panel and select a shade of green from the spectrum. All right, now the reason why I'm clicking around here a little bit is because when I chose this fish body and I filled it with green, we should be able to see the green, which is for some odd reason we're not able to. So what I am going to do, there must be something in front of it, so I'm just going to click and drag this up to the top of the layer panel, and that does show it, but then we're no longer able to see the strokes. So let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Okay, select the fish body by clicking on the circle, open the color panel, select a shade of green, change the stroke color of the body to none. All right, let me see what's going on here. We're going to select that fish body again. I'll be right back as soon as I figure this out. All right, I'm back, and it seems to me that the problem is that when I look at the layers panel, there are a number of different layers on top of the fish body, and so I turned off the visibility for all of them, and I was turning them on one at a time to see which was standing in the way of my ability to see the green. So you'll see as I turn these on, I'm getting the details of the fish, and right when I get right to the very bottom of it, this fish outline is filled, seems to be filled with white. So I'm going to target it and see for sure. select the fish outline, you'll see that it indeed has a white fill. So I'm going to put no fill, and then we can actually see the fish body. And I think that the fins also should be green. So I'm going to fill those with green too. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to select them, and then I'm going to put a green fill in it. See which one is selected here. This one. And now you see I am rearranging the layers. I'm clicking and dragging and pulling them beneath the stroke layers so that we can see the fin line work as well. Alright, so now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so we can again go back to the text now that we've solved that little dilemma. All right, now we have actually we should have changed the stroke color of the body to none. So I'm going to select all that I had chosen for the fish body. I'm going to bring up the stroke and create a no stroke around it. And there we go. I can't imagine why you want to do that, but if the stroke option isn't visible, click the Show Options on the Panel Options menu or the up and down arrow next to the panel name to expand it. Now we're going to select the top fin stripes of the fish. So again, we're going to go back up to the Layers panel, and we're going to extend this out a bit so we can see all of the names of the layers. And we want the top fin stripes. We're going to target those. And then we're going to apply an art brush to the lines. Make sure that your stroke is at the foreground. And we're going to use the Brushes panel to open the Artistic Chalk Charcoal Pencil Brushes panel library. So we're going to go to the Brushes panel. And we're going to click on this down facing arrow. We're going to open a brush library. And we are looking for Artist or Artistic Chalk, Charcoal, and Pencil. And then we are going to, I hope that added that onto that, but it didn't. Didn't I ask? Okay, let's try that again. We're going to go to the brushes. Oh, here it is right in front of my face. All right, we got it. And we are going to look for the pencil thick option. Which is right here. And we're going to click on it. And you'll see that the brush work is then applied to those fin lines that we had selected. Now we're going to select the group lines of the fish's tail and bottom two fin stripes, and then again apply that same brush. And bring this out so you can see it. And we're going to get the fish's tail. And the bottom two fin stripes. And I hold down my shift key to select those. And we are going to apply that same brush, which is the pencil thick. Alright, I'm going to get this back out of the way. We're going back over to the instructions, and now we are going to make sure that we save that. Do a Command or Control S, or do a File Save As, and it will be 6L1 underscore your name. And I'll be back in just a moment to add a couple more minutes to this demo, and then I will leave you to your own devices. Be back in just a moment.